Good morning, Namaskar. Yesterday we saw 10 first verses of first chapter of Gita, the Dnyaneshwari, and we went on to see that how beautiful and lovable language the Dnyaneshwari has. The sweetest language we have is in Dnyaneshwari only. A lot of scholars feel that, and we, when all the friends were sitting together, we also felt this is the sweetest language. Even mothers feel that this is the sweetest language even their kids can utter. Okay, so yesterday we also saw that the Gita has 700 verses, whereas Dnyaneshwari has 9,000 plus OVs, means verses are there. Okay, so we were describing how Ganesha, every place in Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma, we first pray Lord Ganesha, so that the whatever we have decided, the good work that comes into being and gets fulfilled as the desires of all the people. Okay, so yesterday we saw देखा षडदर्शनी मणिपती तिची भुजांची आकृती म्हणून विसंवादे धरिती आयुधे हाती. Means that Ganesha has 6 hands of Shad Darshan, means 6 darshan. Okay, then we went. Then 11th one is that Ganesha has Tari Tarku Toshi Parshu Niti Vidu Ankushi Vedantu tu Maharasu Modakamiri. Then we saw that in one of his hand, Parshu is there. Parshu means X. It breaks it breaks not only all the words and see the good things, but it also breaks the logic as well. It goes beyond the logic. Everything is beyond. So we are trying. It doesn't mean that it is trying to insult any word or anything. It is trying to go beyond that. It means that. Remember that. So Niti Vidu Ankushi, even it goes beyond logic, beyond ethics and values, and sees what is. Many times what happens, somewhere the values are different, somewhere values are different, somewhere ethics are different, somewhere ethics are different. For example, non-veg is not good in India, and all fantastic things. But there are places on the coastline people tend on to eat fishes. So Swami Vivekananda said that it is implied in them, being Bengali, living in Calcutta and all those things. So Niti Vidu Ankush, so we have to think beyond that. So he meant that we have to go think beyond that. Okay, Vedantu to Maharas Modukumirve means we are bring out gist from the Vedas, that becomes Vedanta. We bring out that gist of the Vedanta, then gist, and whatever the sweetest form is there, that is Modaku, that has been eaten by the Lord Ganesha. You see, it is such a fantastic thing. Okay, and so at the end of the day, what is the real meaning? This is the real meaning of this, but there are other meanings also here. Kana Dasha Shastra Rupi, then is Parshu is there, Anuman Rupi. Nyaya Darshan Rupi, Nyaya Darshan is there, Gautam Rishis. It is also beyond that. Then it is Vas has written the Vedanta, and Brahma, then Brahma Sutra, Sar, and all those things. So what Ganesha is doing, it is taking out the gist of that, and whatever the best Brahmarasa is coming, he is eating that, and that is being provided by us by Santa Dnyaneshwar. So so the real meaning, the meanings in the words also we are seeing. Okay, next. Then Maga एके हाती दंतु तो स्वभावता खंडितु बौद्ध मताचा मत संकेतु वार्तिकांचा. Now he has one tooth in his hand, that broken tooth. He, and another hand he has the X. Parshu is also there. With Parshu, it breaks the logic, And logic breaks the words into so many things and brings out all the good things, gist of that. The pursue breaks the logic as well. So that it goes beyond that, meaning to say. Okay. Then नीति विधु अंकुशु वेदांतो तो मार्सु मोदक मेरे एक है तो तंतु स्वभावता खंडितो तो बौद्ध मत संकेतो वार्तिकांचा. Now what happens that it goes beyond the Patanjali's sutras. So beyond Patanjali's sutra, Yoga Sutra, Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, for example, and then it goes beyond Buddha's concept of zero. So Lord Buddha, when became realized soul, he became Buddha. He went on to see, on each of his cell there are 37.2 trillion cells are there in human body. So, but he went on to see universe on each cell. But still he went on to feel zero. No ruffleness, nothing existing, zero in his mind. So while he said it is beyond that. It is beyond infinite, beyond zero, beyond it. So ultimately, while we think of all these things, it goes beyond this, beyond zero. It goes beyond Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. It goes beyond Buddha's zero concept. Then what next? Vartikansa means the people who were propagating Buddha's thought. Okay. मग सहजे सत्कारवादू जो तो पद्मकरू वर्दू धर्मप्रतिष्ठा तो सिद्ध अभय असतो. Means then next is Satkarvad. Means what happens that there is one more concept. It is we have to go beyond Jainism thought. That is what Ganesha is doing. Then there is another thought, Nirishwarvad, means God doesn't exist. Atheist. We have to go beyond atheist as well. We have to go beyond infinity. We have to go beyond zero. We have to go beyond existence of God. We have to go beyond non-existence of God. Atheist as well. And that is what it is doing. Ganesha. I mean, there are so many. Jaimini also had Dharma Sutra. So we have to go beyond that. And when we are going beyond that, the Lord Ganesha, the infinite God, is giving abhayas. Means, yeah, please go ahead. Because Lord is definitely beyond all these things. Why it is called Ananta Koti Brahmanda? Because everybody who tries to describe God, the God is beyond their describing limit, beyond the language. Once myself, Dr. Saraf and Dr. Dubey, we were discussing something. Dr. Saraf said that we don't know whether students get enlightened with her teaching or understand something or not. But with discussion with them, we definitely evolve ourselves. We don't remain same what we were yesterday. Then Dr. Dubey said they were almost 80 years age when I was in one university. So he said, Ashish, when we use the Paravani, it doesn't have to travel the vacuum and the speed of light and all those things. It is, even when I conceive here, it is conceived at any place in the universe, multiverse or infinite universes. It doesn't have to travel. When it is conceived, it is conceived there as well. It doesn't travel. It exists everywhere. And Lord God exists everywhere. Then I told my experience, I can see God everywhere. He said, that's good, he said. They were 8 years old and I was just maybe 35 plus. Okay, so they said you are on right path. So I thank to them. Then next is 14th one. तरी संवादो तोची दशनु जो समता शुभ्र वर्णु देवो उन्मेष सूक्ष्मेक्षणु विघ्नराजु. Means the real meaning is that Ganpati Ganesh, the infinite God, is, makes us, unite us with the infinite God. As Yuju means yoga, like yesterday I told you. Or bhakti means vibhakta nasaya taris bhakta. When you are united with God, we feel happiness. The solution, the brahmaras, means the real joy, the real tonic, you can say, the real amrut, the real drink. Means amrut means the nectar, what God gets. So in that state of mind, we are getting everything. Okay, and he is so Ganesha is giving all these things, and we feel happy about that, and that is why we thank Lord Ganesha. Next is Samvadu. I mean, Samvad means we talk to each other. Okay, so 15th one now. जो समता शुभ म्हणू तो देव उन्मेष सूक्ष्मेश विघ्न राजू. So we feel that that joy, and Lord Ganesha looks at us with his small eyes, but while he's looking at us with small eyes, he can see everything. Sukshma means one of the saints used to say that when he looks at us with sukshmaness, means with microscopic drishti. God has telescopic as well as microscopic vision. It can see everything inside us at micro level, and he can see our past and future as well. And those are the things, fantastic things. And then another thing is, as he can see our past, future, and present. So Lord Ganesha, or Sadguru, or infinite God, whatever you may say, he can keeps us on the better path, and then that is why we have to trust. And that is why Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to say that there is nothing in our hand. We try our best, we feel that, but that trying is also been initiated and energized by God himself. And that is why, you see, we try our free will, but if you try your free will, try it for the good, with ethics and values. Because many times we see that, oh, we are this and we are that, and we take fantastic decision. No. When you really become devoted to God, he takes us on the good path. Okay. So, you see, then 16th one. मग मज अवगमलिया दोन्ही मीमांसा श्रवणस्थानी बोधामृत मुनी अली सेविती. Means Purva Mimamsa and Uttar Mimamsa is there. Mimamsa means, you see, in Upanishads, Vedas, you see the Purva means first, Uttar means the next, and in between, for example, Upanishads there, for example. So, the introduction is there in Purva Mimamsa and Uttar Mimamsa. The extract of everything is there. So, he Shastre, these are the Shastras we are listening. And Bodhamrut means extract of that also we are, consuming, like the Ali means the, the honeybees are there, or those, they take, the honey part of the nectar part of all the flowers. Like that we are, that Ganesha help us in eating the best of the best things in the world from all the Shastras. And then after eating that, after consuming that, after digesting and assimilating that into our body, our behavior becomes so good that we become the harmless souls. 17. Prameva Pravala Suprabha Dvaita Dvaita Tech Nikumbha Sarise Ekvatat Iba Mastakavari. Means yesterday we saw Shruti and Smriti. Shruti means listening, Smriti means keeping in mind, brain, sorry. Okay, so Shruti and Smriti, all these things, they looks like a Powell means, you see, coral. You might have seen that many of the people in their ring has the coral. If especially if you have the Vrishchik Rashi and Mesh Rashi, means, okay, if your zodiac sign is Scorpion and all those things. So you see, so that is also Ratna, means so it's precious stone. Dvaita means Mimamsa, Dvaita Techi Nikumba. So Dvaita and Advaita, these are like a Gandasthala of Ganesha, Gandasthala Madamastak here. So here, one side is Dvaita, other side is Advaita, and Dvaita means you are different and the world is different. Advaita means everything is one. God is only one. There is no Dvaita. Dvaita means I am seeing the God and God is there, and this is Dvaita. Advaita means everything is God. Okay, so this balancing act is also required many a times. But how to balance it, we don't realize. But then God helps us in everything in our life, balancing Dvaita and Dvaita. Okay, so you see, I mean, so many shastras, so many granthas, so many best of the best sciences are discussed over here. It is one of the best sciences is spirituality, Adhyatma of India. Okay, so over that, Ganesha has his crown, and Dvaita, the extract of Dvaita means the duality and the non-duality. It is the peak of extract of Dvaita and Advaita happens to be his crown, and that's why he can take the best decision, and that is why he is the most intelligent God, and that is why I pray to him, and he is the Lord of the Buddhi. How beautifully it is explained. Dnyaneshwari. Okay, then उपरी दशोपनिषदे जे उदार ज्ञान मकरंदे तिये कुसुमे मुकुटी sugandhe shobhati bali. 18th one. What happens that Dhyana Rupi Ras means the gist of the knowledge, and Ishawasyam idam sarvam. So top 10 Upanishads, Ishawasyam, as I was saying, Ishawasyam idam sarvam jat kincha jagatyam jagatena taktena bhunjita magudha kasya siddhanam. The Lord is everywhere. That has been described in Isha Vasani Upanishad. There are other, Munda Mandukya Titiri, so many Upanishads are there. So top 10 Upanishads are there. So Dvaita, as we saw that. But above that, is 10 Upanishads have been, in his brain, they are there. It's beautifully described. Then next one is, another thing is, as flower has the very good smell, so whatever he speaks, like Gandasthal Mastaka, as we always say that it smells good, that's all, whatever it is in brains. Next is Akara Charanugula, Yugula, Ukara Udara Vishala, Makara Mahamandala, Mastakakare. Means Omkar, Uma. So Akar is Charanugul, means Akara to Brahma. As we say, Ukaru to Vishnu, Makara Mahesha, Sadhiyela. Means Akar means the creation, Brahma creates, Vishnu takes care of that, Ukara, Makara Mahesha, it consumes everything, and everything gets consumed, becomes Shiva at them. Everywhere Shiva exists. And last time I told you that the realized souls see Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and generation, organization, and destruction at each moment. Okay, so here Akara Charan Yugal means now Dnyaneshwar Maharaj feels that his charan means the legs, two legs, I mean, are charan yugal means akar. Akar is his charan yugal. Ukar udar vishal. Udar means the stomach. So he is taking care of everybody, and udar vishal. You have to pray. First, you have to pray before God. Then He takes care of you. Makara Mahamandala Mastakakari. So Makar is Mahamandala Mastakakari. He has the big head. He has the big brains to take care of all of us straight away. So next one, 20th one. हे तिन्ही एकवटले तिथे शब्द ब्रह्म कवाले ते मिया गुरु कृपा नमिले आदि बीज. So all these things, where they get united, uma, that's where the Shabda Brahma means each word becomes the God Himself. Why? Because I prayed to the Lord. My Lord is Nivruttinath. Nivruttinath is my Guru, and because of His Krupa means blessings, I came to realize even the Omkar is Om is itself is a one letter Brahma. But I understood the extract of Omkar, Adi Bij as well. That is why he is saying what he is saying in fact. आता अभिनव वाग्विलासनी जे चातुर्य अर्थ कला कामी ते शारदा विश्वमोहिनी नमस्कृते मिया. Okay, then it is the Vidya Devi, Sharda Devi, which plays with the words Vak Chaturya. And I mean Vak Chaturya means the best way to talk, and even in debates also you can defeat anybody because of Vak Chaturya. That is what it is said. Means it is that Sharda Devi I am praying right now after the Ganesha. Sharda is there, to whom I am praying in and so that she helps us in means me and us in fact, because if I speak, the people should understand. So it becomes unison of people coming together, speaking and learning and growing together should happen, so that this world becomes the best place to live with. Okay, we'll see this tomorrow. I hope you like this 10 OV of Sant Dnyaneshwari, 11 to 20. Okay, so thank you very much.